Alright friends, welcome to the PapiEats 1,000 subscriber celebration. Here I have a Zaxby's Relaxation pack that they sent me a while back. And that was to celebrate their Zensation salads and sandwiches coming back. The path to enlightenment leads to the Zensation. Well, let's get to the Zensation. It's about time we do this. So I'm going to slice this open, see what they've sent us. I've already mentioned it. I'm already pretty sure I know what's in here. Let's take a look. Alright. Nice padding. This is a premium box. Alright. Let's see. Let's see what the card says first here. What you see before you is a one-way ticket to Chicken Nirvana. Just as the Zensation salad and sandwich bring bliss to your taste buds, these products shall bring bliss to your mind. When life becomes stressful, light the hand-breaded chicken or crinkle fries scented candles. Or slip into a hot bath with a citrus vinaigrette bath bomb. And when it's time to recharge and catch some Z's, just pull down the one-of-a-kind Zaxby sleep mask. Just don't be surprised when you dream about chicken. So there's the mask. That is fun. That is a hefty mask. Doesn't smell or anything, right? No. Okay, that's cute. That's nice. So we got the mask, right? We got our card. Let's flip this around, huh? And we got two candles. Hand-breaded chicken and crinkle fries. Along with our bath bombs. Oh, there's two. Citrus vinaigrette. Well, we're about to use one of those right now, so stay tuned. Alright guys, I've never filled a big bathtub like this before in my life, so I think there's enough water. I'll work on that if there isn't. I got my citrus vinaigrette bath bombs. I'm gonna grab the orange one here, toss her in, see how it goes. And then you can't really see on camera here what it's doing. So it's fizzing up, it's doing its thing. It's gonna turn this into a citrus vinaigrette salad kind of smell. I'm not smelling it yet, but we'll see what's up once I get in the tub here. Alright guys, we're here, we're doing it. The bathtub video. So first off, I'm too big and there's not enough water. There was no way I could hide myself under here, so I'm wearing a t-shirt. It's probably not the ultimate in Zensation, right? But I got swim trunks on. Whatever. We're here for you guys. So, let's get started on this. I don't want it to get cold. I actually got some Zaxbys to go with this. Which, if I'm being honest with you, has no scent. I'm really not getting that chicken scent. Or the citrus vinaigrette. And I don't know if I was supposed to use both of the bath bombs, but they didn't specify that. So, let me show you what I got to eat here. So, Zaxby's has their tender platters right now. Or chicken fingers platters. With a Z at the end of fingers, of course. So I got 5 chicken fingers. It comes with Texas toast. It comes with some coleslaw, French fries, and there's that sauce. I also got a side of their hottest sauce over here. I think it's called Insane. I don't know. We're gonna try that too. So, give you all a little bit of everything. Talk a little bit about the channel. Remember, we've hit 1,000 subscribers. We're monetized. The whole thing, the YouTube thing, it's going. Thank you to all of you. I appreciate it so much. And it's the first time I've ever ate food in a bathtub. What a time. What a time. Let's try one of these chicken tenders, right? I think I've had these when I moved down here a couple of years ago. I don't remember what it tastes like. Let's see. So just as a plain tender, it's pretty good. Pretty moist, lots of flavor in the breading. Yeah. really crispy breading. Give me a look. Good stuff. I wish I had a tray. I don't know how I'm thinking this is gonna work. Everything's getting wet. Let's try the coleslaw, huh? Then we'll just start eating it all and talking here in a bit. So. I don't do coleslaw alone. I like it on things, so this is really weirding me out right now. That's good. Yeah, I could eat that. Alright, put that there. So, 1,000 subscribers. Thank you to all of you. Diet Dr. Pepper Cherry Vanilla. I did not think, even by the end of the year, I would hit 1,000 people. This is nuts. So I appreciate y'all being along for the ride. One of the questions that gets asked of me sometimes is, hey Papi, why are you called Papi? Because clearly, A, I'm not a dad. Papi is Spanish for dad or father or something of that sort. Of that nature. I've heard little girls call out to their papi, and I've looked, thinking they're calling for me. But yeah, none of that speaks to me. So let's dig back a bit, right? And also let's try this Zax sauce with our tender. Looks kind of like a zesty special sauce almost, but way more orange. That's along the lines of like Wendy's Sauce'em sauce or Finger Looking Good sauce over KFC or whatever they stupidly call it now. Like KFC sauce. Pretty good. The tender's got enough flavor on its own. I don't know that it needs that. It certainly doesn't hurt. So, Papi. This goes back to, I think I must have been in college. I want to say 2000, we can probably go back to 2008 on this, maybe 2009. Maybe a little later. Oh, this tub is draining water. I'll stop that. Let's get some more water. We'll figure it out. Anyways, we're walking through a Marshall's department store, right? And me and my buddy Jason, I come across this underwear, right? And it says Papi on it. I've never seen this brand. So I look at that and I go, Papi. He thought this was the funniest damn thing in the whole world. Me and Sai just randomly going, Papi. And I was fascinated. This was a brand, right? So I went and looked it up later. I don't know if it's around anymore. It was at, it was not at Papi.com. Don't go there. Unless you're into some very scandalous stuff. Don't go to Papi.com. I don't know what it is anymore. At the time, yeah, there was Papi, and it was this underwear brand. It was for very vibrant and youthful men of the Latin variety who seem to be into each other. So that's the Papi underwear that got us here, right? So he would randomly walk up to me. He would just start calling me Papi. He'd go, Papi. I'd go, Papi. That was the funniest dang thing ever. So, how did that continue? We got to playing Xbox, right? And play Halo. And it was Halo Reach. And one of the modes in Halo Reach was it was called SWAT. In SWAT, you only had a battle rifle, and you had, whatchamacallit, you had a Magnum. So what I like to do is I would take out my Magnum. I would sneak up behind other people we were playing against, because they could hear you when you talked, and a one hit kill to the back, like a one hit would kill them. And I'd yell, Papi! And I'd smack them with the Magnum, and they were out, right? We did that enough, and eventually I decided I needed a new gamer tag on Xbox. So because I was still on Papi, I was using the Magnum, Papi Magnum. So there's that. I'm filling up with more water. It was getting low. Something about this seal, it's not keeping it in. So we're filling up here, right? Let's try something else before we continue the Papi story. I got a piece of their Texas toast. Delicious. It's not the crispiest, but I've also had it sitting in that styrofoam container for a while. But there's a lot of flavor to it with the butter and the toasting they did on it. Good stuff. Alright. That's enough water for now. So, Papi Magnum, right? Well, let's grab another tender here. These are kind of anemic tenders. This was a $9 thing, or $8 plus, I don't know. Little pricey, Zaxbys, a little pricey. But good. Anyways, Jason kept calling me Papi. Every one of my friends started calling me Papi. And they sort of built it up to be this sort of alter ego for me almost. We'd be out having a few drinks. Papi would say some wild stuff. Some stuff I regret very much. This was many, many, many years ago. But Papi was this whole other character. At least according to Jason. If I wasn't being Papi enough, if I was being too level-headed, he'd go, well, that's not what Papi would do. So, that's what Papi kind of exploded into, right? But everyone called me Papi. I've since moved away. Papi doesn't exist down here to anybody else. Except now, to you guys. I had to come up with a name for my YouTube channel. It was originally just Papi Magnum. That is my gaming persona. That is what I use for everything. That is what I use for Twitch. Link in description. I'll be streaming a lot more on Twitch soon. So I started this channel as Papi Magnum. If you go back and look at my very first video, or even the first few, I introduced myself as Papi Magnum. Alright people, Papi Magnum here. Ready to do my first Taco Bell food review. If you're watching this, you already know that this is me. This is what I do. I eat Taco Bell. So, figured I'd get it on camera, like all these other million asshole YouTubers. Today's thing, we got the grilled cheese burrito. Brand new. Should be good. We'll see. But I knew that wasn't going to cut it. So I decided I want to start thinking about what I'm going to be, and I renamed the channel because this was just eating. Named it the PapiEats because that's what I'm doing. I'm eating, I'm Papi. I eventually opened up 2 more channels. It was originally Papi Beauty, which was going to be skincare, fragrance, beauty products. I have a thing for that, despite being a fat lump who's not that beautiful. We all need to improve ourselves in some way or fashion. Nobody's perfect, and I would like to trend towards that. And I have a thing for skincare and fragrance. That's another story.
Now lately I've become infatuated with these Tom Ford fragrances. I've been buying decants of like Effing Fabulous, Noir de Noir, you know, classic Tobacco Vanille. I love them. They smell great. They're super powerful, they're long lasting, they're very unique fragrances, to me anyways. So I should preface this by saying I'm not one of these fragrance reviewers with 200 bottles behind me and 20,000 subscribers. I'm just your average guy who loves fragrance, loves smelling good. I'm not trying to fetch compliments or any of that crazy stuff. I just enjoy it. So when I heard Tom Ford had a peach fragrance coming out, I thought, that's right up my alley. Everyone starts posting reviews of this, and I'm like, I want that too. So I tracked down a bottle of bitter peach. And this one, I think it's unisex. They might target it towards females. Fragrance is for everybody, so none of that matters. Point is, we're going to give it a whiff here, see what I think. It should be strongly of peach and blood orange. I expect that's what I'll smell the most of. But let's stop talking about it. We'll give it a shot.
So that was Papi Beauty. And there was also Papi Tech.
Hey guys, thanks for tuning in to Papi Tech. Today, I've got one of the new Apple Watch Solo Loops. It's kind of a big deal for the Apple Watch because up until now, they've just done the sport bands, which were made of this fluoroelastomer, so it never got sticky, like a silicone. It always felt great on your skin. Well, now the Solo Loop is one piece. It's supposed to be stretchy, and it's stretchy because it's silicone.
Man, it's hot in here. I'm like sweating. This is not comfy. This is the worst, but I'm doing it for you guys. Man, I would rather this be cold. Whatever. Anyways. There was also Papi Tech, which was going to be tech reviews of little products off Amazon, stuff like that, right? I haven't gotten much into those channels because they're a little harder to film than just sitting here and talking to you about food I'm eating. And this channel exploded with growth, so I've been focused on this, but I hope to expand more. But that's where Papi exists now. And it's not a different persona, this is me, talking to you. My friends, followers, family, whoever's watching, all you subscribers, all 1,000 plus of you, I appreciate it. We'll continue that story in a second. Let's try the Insane sauce. This was their hottest sauce. I'd show you, but it's very liquid, it'll spill. Let's see how hot this is with this tiny little chicken tender. That's why I didn't go to the Zaxbys much. It's overpriced and they screw you on portion size. That hurt. Oh my god. Instant tingling on my tongue. No more, holy. Oh my god, that was hot. I regret this wholeheartedly. Okay, you're done. Dr. Pepper, save me, please. Tongue torch sauce is what the cook says. Who enjoys that? Good God. Zax sauce, give me Zax sauce. Give me coleslaw. Okay. That's their insane sauce. I think that's what it's called. Anyways. I decided I needed better logos. That is a story all on its own for another day, but I went to my friend who had just acquired a new iPad Pro. She was doing amazing work for a political campaign, and I thought, you know what? Bet she could scribble me up something cute, right? I was looking for some cheap little just outlines of food or fragrance bottles and other stuff. Well, she comes back at me with that burger logo that you see today. I love that. I love that logo so much. So I had her doing for all three channels. She was upset at first. She did not want this channel to be called Papi. She's convinced I will eventually get in trouble with this. I will offend somebody. They will go, well, you're not Hispanic. You can't use the word Papi. I think that's been a little too sensitive, right? It's a language. It's a word. Like, it's cute. It's whatever. So, you know what? I rolled with Papi. And it seems to be working. Y'all like watching PapiEats. So, we're sticking with that. Those are the three channels. We changed Papi Beauty to Papi Care because it's more focused on skincare, and I don't do makeup because I don't do any sort of cross-dressing, anything like that. There's some makeup men can get that isn't into that level of makeup, but I don't have any of that either. So, Papi Care. Those are the 3 channels. But yeah, that's where Papi comes from. So, there's that mystery. But PapiEats, 1,000 subscribers. That's not all that's going on in my life. I also, supposedly, have landed a new job. I'm waiting on the offer letter. I have my phone here, in case that comes through. It's gonna be really embarrassing if that doesn't. Oh my god, I've only mentioned this in like 5 different videos. We'll see what happens there. Anyways, new job. So, let's talk a little bit about that. Fries are getting cold, gotta start scarfing those down. I work in IT, and I've previously worked an IT support job in the city where I'm going to be working this job, and a tech support role, which turned into a senior tech support role, kind of escalated there. It was borderline IT work at my job before that. But at every job, you come across some interesting characters, right? Or as my old boss would say, some interesting critters. I miss him. I liked working with him. At the end of this, I will say he was my favorite part of working at that old job. So I will forever miss working with him. There's somebody at that company who I don't think's there anymore. I will not miss working with. What do we call him? Try not to use too many real names. We'll call him, see, everyone has a real name. Like, I could say somebody and they would refer to somebody else. We'll call him Brett. I didn't know any Bretts there, right? Anyways, my first day working, right? I'm from New York. I'm in South Carolina. So what's the stereotype? Oh, all the locals still feel like the Civil War is going on and they'll call you a Yankee, right? I don't know. That's a weird attitude that only exists down south. Anyways, nobody's called me a Yankee since I started down here, except for Brett. First day, learns where I'm from. You're a Yankee. I'm like, yeah, I guess so. So that's how that relationship started, right? But this guy, he is hard to talk to. Very hardened, very kind of crude almost. He's buddies with my boss, so I'd see him once in a while as he tried to kind of sort of bond with me a little. But his bonding methods are not what you would expect in a workplace from the past 50 years, right? He would come in and say things just completely random, like, hey, banging any hot bitches this weekend? Verbatim. And I'm like, part of my head's going, what the hell is going on here? And the other part of me, who wants to keep my job and doesn't feel like dealing with HR at all because they'll probably just support him, goes, nah, nothing. He's like, come on, you wanna show me? You got some pictures? I'm like, no, I'm good, man. I'm good. Sorry, not this weekend. So there was that. He was a character in that way. I can get over that. Right? Dude's weird. So be it. And not just that. He'd been at that company, I don't know, 20, 30 years. He's friends with the CEO. So, I'm not going to get the guy in trouble. He's a guy, well, here's the thing, here's another one. I'm working at my desk, back turned to my door. He walks in, just walks up behind me, whispers, I could kill you right now. Okay, Brett. okay, yeah, I mean, I'm at work, I'm expecting none of my coworkers are trying to murder me here. I don't know if you're trying to be funny, because at no point during the rest of this exchange does he crack a smile. It's like, can't keep your back turned, you never know what's gonna happen. Okay. So now I'm thinking I can never report this guy to HR because he will probably, like, I don't know, he'll key my car or blow up my house or murder me and my family. I don't know. So naturally, there's a ton of other random weird conversations I have heard him come up with. But there's one that takes the cake. And I definitely could have got him fired on if I wanted. Hopefully. It would speak volumes about the company if they did not act on what I'm about to say here. But, I am working on, again, not using real names. We'll call her Brianna. I'm working on Brianna's computer. She's out of her office there. She's somewhere else in the building. I'm installing some sort of power, like a power supply unit back up under her desk, right? And I'm under there, and who walks in but Brett? And Brett goes, working on Brianna's computer, huh? I'm like, yep. You should stay under that desk. She comes back and sits down, give her a good lick. And I'm like, excuse me? Excuse me? Dude. This also isn't like my best friend like joking with me, like, you can get away with some crude jokes with the people you're really close with. This is a guy I barely speak to. Telling me to wait under my coworker's desk and do bad things to her when she gets back. He's like, yeah, give her a lick. You'd be a real hero, man. Just think about it. I'm like, oh my God. Needless to say, I did not stick around under her desk. She doesn't know this story. I don't know if she actually watches my videos still. And I don't know how she would have reacted to that. To his comment. Knowing her, she's a tough girl. She'd probably be like, ugh. She'd be disgusted. She'd be like, yeah, not surprised coming from him. So yeah, I didn't report that. I valued my job. This was not the company you report things. The HR person themselves came and said some sort of like transphobic comments towards me once. And I'm thinking, what if that was me? What if I decided to do that? I no longer feel comfortable working here. I don't know. I like the job, I like my boss, and I like enough of the coworkers. It balanced out. For every awful person, there were some great people. So I do miss it. But I do not miss Brett. He was, no. New company coming up. It's bigger. Hopefully we have like real HR vetting. It's not buddy like you do with your coworker. Looking forward to that, anyways. So we'll see how that goes. But yeah, nothing else too new. I just wanted to give you a couple stories, tell you a little bit about the history of Papi. I was expecting this to be some sort of bubble-filled bathtub extravaganza, but instead I'm sitting here with a shirt and shorts on, so you don't see my repulsive body. Doesn't really smell like vinaigrette, does it? No, I'm smelling the coleslaw. The coleslaw smells stronger than the bathtub. Maybe I needed both bath bombs. We'll see how the other one is another time. I'll see. You won't. But yeah, wanted to mix it up for this video, so I kind of tried. Thanks to everyone that's been here. Again, with me, if I'm going to be starting work here again soon, you're going to see a lot less interaction from me. I've already been bad about watching some of my favorite channels and commenting. I appreciate you guys. Please don't think I've forgotten about you. I'm going to try and stick around and keep watching and stuff, but it's going to be hard to work, have an actual life, and do the YouTube thing. YouTube has been my spare time. I can't have that be my entire spare time. That's not how I roll. And if that is how I roll, you're not going to get this personality. You're not gonna get random stories. So we're gonna be cutting down on videos, but I think they're gonna be good, and I think they're gonna get better. I'm gonna learn some video editing stuff. I want to get you guys a little bit higher quality production. Not a ton. The whole vlog style, just winging it thing, that's me. That's Papi. And that's what you guys are watching. That's what you subscribe to. So, we'll keep that going. Alright, that's enough of that. Let's do this last chicken tender, huh? And you know what? Just for you guys, let's bust back open this nasty stuff. The insane sauce. I've dropped chicken in the bathtub. I know it would happen. I thought it would have happened by now, but it took this long. There we go. It does taste good. It's just so hot. The more you eat, the more it hits you. And you know what we'll do? We'll do some more videos where I light up those candles, maybe get some more Zaxbys, see how that goes. I thought this would have enough of an aroma that I didn't need the candles, but I was wrong. Papi's not always right. Papi screws up. But thanks again for watching this somewhat fail of a 1,000 subscriber special. Oh, that's hot. Bath bombs, Zaxbys, Zensation, special, whatever you want to call it. I appreciate each and every one of you who watches my videos. You mean a lot to me. This has been a lot of fun. I haven't had like a good social outlet like this in a while, especially with what's going on in the world right now. Oh my god, this is so hot! Wanted to give you a more heartfelt ending. I'm dying here. I'm gonna try and fix this. Guys, please subscribe if you want to see more if you haven't already. Thanks for sticking around to the end of the video. Leave a like if you liked it. Leave a comment, let me know what you thought. Any questions you have? Oh my god. Anything like that. I love you guys. Y'all take care. This is PapiEats.